Details do continue to emerge after a gunman opened fire in Monterey Park, California over the weekend, killing 11 people and wounding 9 others. We have been bringing you the latest all throughout the last few days, and that shooter, as you know, eventually took his own life. Fox 11 LA's Mario Ramirez joins us live now with the latest on that and more on the victims. Mario, as always, thanks for being here.
Good morning, Josh. We're live at City Hall here in Monterey Park, and this is where the community, grieving, heartbroken, they gathered here for a memorial, a candlelight vigil. And for so many in attendance, it was a night to share the heavy emotions surrounding this tragedy, while so many are still trying to make sense of it. Now, just outside City Hall, you'll notice here behind me, 11 crosses now in place for the 11 victims. On them, messages of love and condolences to the families, and some of the victim names have yet to be placed on those crosses as we continue to learn more about Saturday's deadly shooting and the victims and families being impacted. But you can see last night the showing of support here for that vigil outside City Hall. A grieving community. Mourners were asked to bring candles and flowers as they gathered in prayer. The death toll from Saturday's shooting rose to 11 yesterday, with officials at LA County USC Medical Center saying one of the shooting victims being treated there died from extensive injuries. And as so many in the community and beyond are still waiting for answers, they came here to show support to the victims and all of the families who lost loved ones. Meanwhile, we can tell you the LA County Coroner's Office has only released some of the victim identities: 57-year-old Ji-Won Yu, 63-year-old Leland Lee, and 68-year-old Valentino Alvaro. Family and friends speaking about 2 others: a dance instructor, Mingwei Ma, known as Mr. Ma, and 65-year-old Mei Mei Nan, who authorities say was shot in her car before the shooter went on a rampage inside that dance studio.
She was with a dance partner in her vehicle, ready to leave, and she unfortunately did not see the shooter who shot from her window.
He was extremely respected, very beloved, very caring teacher, instructor, extremely kind human being.
Another victim being identified by family and friends, Nancy Liu. Her daughter posted on social media a photo of her dad still in the hospital. He was also shot. She wrote in part, "My mom is gone. She never made it out of that dance studio." And we know the names of other victims are still pending family notification, according to the coroner's office. 2 women in their 60s, 1 man in his 60s, and 3 men in their 70s, all victims among those killed in that mass shooting. Now, coming back out here to our shot here at City Hall in Monterey Park, the tributes are expected to continue pouring in today. We've already seen several people making their way here to this growing memorial. We can tell you that Monterey Park city officials are planning a second vigil, that happening here just outside City Hall at 5:30 this evening. Josh, back to you.
And Mario, we have learned a little bit more about the victims who passed away. What do we know about the 9 that were wounded that are there at hospitals in California?
Yeah, well, initially after that shooting, you may remember it was 10 who were killed, 10 who were sent to area hospitals, and unfortunately yesterday we learned that 1 of those being treated died. As of this morning, LA County Sheriff's officials say that 4 remain hospitalized, 1 in serious condition, while the others are recovering. So when they hold this vigil tonight, the second here at City Hall, they're expected to have more information, possibly more victim names here as they continue to honor and pay tribute to the victims.
All right, a developing situation there. Fox 11 LA's Mario Ramirez, as always, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Josh. Take care.